Hey guys, this is Gemma. I'm the Traveler's Coach, and today we're talking about community and establishing community or a sense of community while you're a traveler. This can be a difficult topic. I've definitely traveled before to a place where I know nobody, and it can be lonely, like if you're just getting started somewhere and you don't have friends set up, you don't have a network of people where you are. So I just wanted to talk about it. And I have a post that you can go to and you can read if you want. There's like a list of things you can do, like taking classes or going to the gym or joining groups or whatever. Like there's some ideas. But today in this video, I wanted to talk about the self-coaching questions that are at the bottom of my post. So I have my post right here, so I'll read them off to you. But this is in regards to creating a sense of community. And this is the self-coaching questions for you to ask yourself if creating more of a community is something that's important to you as a traveler. So if you feel like you're missing a sense of community, you could ask yourself, one, what does a sense of community feel like to me? So when you think about that term, sense of community, that can mean different things to different people. So I can't tell you what that means. I could tell you examples, but think about it for yourself. A sense of community. Like to you, does that mean that you need to physically be in the same space as somebody? A sense of community? Does that mean that that's someone that you're talking to? Does that mean that that's someone you're doing activities with? Can that be something that's built online? Like sense of community. Typically, a lot of times that comes with a sense of belonging, but it doesn't have to. It can also be a sense of shared interests. So think to yourself about what a sense of community means to you. Okay. Another question that I asked on that blog was, what kind of community could I see myself a part of? So this is getting a little bit more specific into once you've established that sense of community, so whether it's in person or online or talking or activities or whatever you chose, brainstorm a little bit about what kind of community that could be. So is this like an athletic community? Is this like a running group or something, or a kickball league? Or is this like an interest or hobbies group, like art or ceramics? Or is this an online sense of community where you're in some sort of like group or forum and you have other people to share information with and discuss topics with? So, yeah, what kind of community could you see yourself a part of? And then another question is, what communities have I been a part of in the past that gave me that sense of connection to others? It also could be a sense of connection to your activity, depending on you, again. So where in your past have you had a sense of community, and what like characteristics did that have, and what did that look like? And then the final question that I put on the self-coaching questions was, what thoughts and feelings may be holding me back from establishing a community where I am? So this is a question to help expose to you what might be your vulnerabilities or your fears. What are you afraid of? What are your insecurities? This is kind of like digging those things up a little bit just so you can see them in the light. Like what might actually be holding you back from establishing a community where you are? And so if those are present, what would you want it to look like? What thoughts and feelings would you want to have to be able to establish the kind of community that you want? All right, so those are some things to ponder. And thank you for being forgiving about my hair is blowing in my face and I'm being distracted because there's a really cute dog running around in the park. And yeah, it's a little distracting, but I am thinking about you and thinking that I hope that these can help you work through any feelings of homesickness or loneliness that you might have while out on your travel excursion, where you should be having fun, hopefully, living a life of joy and freedom and authenticity. So yeah, look at those questions, find out what might be in your way, and see if you can get through that with those kind of questioning. And if you need more help, just ask me. You know where to find me. There's, email or Facebook or Instagram and comments and messaging or whatever. So I'm here if you need me. All right. Bye.